Hi, my name is Tanner Brown. I'm a 2009 graduate of Allegheny College of Maryland's forestry program. I work for Maryland Department of Natural Resources, Wildlife and Heritage Service, and my job title is Area Manager. After graduation from Allegheny College of Maryland, I got a job with Maryland Park Service as a seasonal technician for maintenance in the state parks. I worked there for 2 seasons and a position opened up with wildlife, and I was able to get that position. I worked there for a short time as a seasonal and was able to get on full time and then work my way up to the area manager position. A big part of what I do is wildlife response, and that entails handling sick and nuisance wildlife. I also do wildlife surveys, including bear den surveys. We have a number of different collared sows here in Western Maryland, and what we'll do is we'll track them down when they're in their dens, locate their dens, and then we'll come back in, and usually around the beginning of March after they've had their cubs and their cubs are a few weeks old, we'll tranquilize the sow, pull the cubs out, weigh them and tag them, and we'll assess the health of the sow, put the cubs back in with the sow, make sure everything is how it was when we got there. And the whole idea with that is just to get a general population health assessment of bears here in Maryland. Other wildlife surveys that we conduct throughout the year is a golden eagle survey, oak mass survey. We can get a general idea of the acorn mass production that's going to happen for that year. And we also collect chronic wasting disease samples for white-tailed deer during the hunting season. On any given day, we could be running equipment such as farm tractors, bulldozers, excavators, and with that comes breakdowns, so you have to service the equipment and general knowledge of how to maintenance those types of equipment. Another of my job duties would be controlled burns on warm season grass fields, which are the higher clumpier grasses that grow. We'll plant them for habitat, and they provide a valuable habitat for a number of different species. And along with that, every 3 to 5 years to maintenance those fields, you go back through and burn those fields off. And that kills the dead grass that's laying on the ground, and it also kills the tree seedlings and the brush that's growing up in that field. That allows that field to come back thicker and provide better habitat for the wildlife. I knew when I was graduating high school that I wanted to work outside, do something outside. I didn't know exactly what that entailed, and I saw that they had a forest technology program here. What I like most about Allegheny College's forestry technology program, I would have to say, is the experience that you get in the field versus a lot of different universities where it's basically just classroom taught. This is, you're actually out in the field, you're running equipment during the summer program, you're running chainsaws, cutting down trees, you're skidding them out on skidders, you're running dozers, apprentice loaders, loading the logs on the trucks. And that was a great deal of experience for me. When you get into the field of natural resources, you're basically going to be working in the field running that type of equipment. So that allows you to get that experience, whereas you're not going to get that in some of the larger universities. It's definitely a personal experience. So any high school student that's trying to figure out what they want to do, and you want to work outside and you're not quite sure what you want to do, as I would recommend checking out Allegheny College of Maryland's Forest Technology program. It's a high quality program. You're going to get a lot of good field experience that you're not going to get in a lot of other schools. You're going to get a lot of practical experience. Experience is what you're going to need in the actual fields that you're working, especially if you get into natural resources.